let's get on to the next map. So here we are aboard the Macross Quarter again. No booby poster this time. So here's Ozma. And yada, good grief. So the Vajra have finally given him a little bit of a breather. And Kenichi figures it's maybe like there weren't many of them that warped over to this world along with us. And Bobby's like, hey, never lower your guard. If we run into one, best assume that, yeah, if there's one, there's probably 30, so keep your eye out. And Kathy says that the Frontier's still studying what the Vajra are, their, like, way of life, and it's a bit too soon to speculate on that. And she can't say that Bobby's wrong, but there's a lot of unknowns here. And if anything, Ozma's proud to see her engage in debate with the crew. It shows she's fitting in well, instead of just being like, I'm Kathy. But also, Ozma should shut the fuck up. And then, as for Megumi and Ippei, Kenichi says they went with Michelle and everybody to go over to the Frontier Shibuya, which is a replica of actual Shibuya. And Ranka's doing some marketing thing there, so they're going to cheer her on. I hope she's doing the carrot. And Ozma hadn't heard about that. And then he's even more annoyed when it turns out that Alto apparently knew and told everybody but him. Since when is he Ranka's confidant of best dude? And then Sakonji thought the guy was shirking his training recently. And that's like, yep, we gotta do some real harsh routines on Alto now. And Kathy's like, wow, you are the worst type of big brother. And then here's old Leon Mishima. So here we are in Howard's office. That's Kathy's dad. And the Earth government has given the Frontier a simple answer. Stand by and wait until they decide what to do. Howard's not really happy with that, with their refusal to even receive an ambassador from the fleet to talk about it. And worse, their permission for us to stay here only seems to be until, like, they're repaired. Mishima has heard from Durandal that there's a major political faction in this world that advocates for the elimination of any impure Earthlings. The government's difficulty in reaching a solution is likely a result of them getting in the way because racist jerks. But said faction isn't willing to welcome the Frontier and with all the Zolans, Zentradi and the Boazanians living there. And Mishima says, I think they're treating pretty much everyone as aliens actually, like treating all of us as non-humans. The same treatment given to Durandal's people, and they're the genetically engineered coordinators. And in that faction's views, a human that undergoes genetic manipulation is a human no more. Coordinator. And he also says that this world is yet to contact alien races, so they're going through like the same culture shock motions that they did when the Zentradi first showed up, so tensions are high. But regardless, it'll be another week until Earth's government reconvenes and they give us a free pass to continue fighting the Vajra as self-defense. Until then, it's like, does that mean this week is as long as they're willing to tolerate their presence? And Mishima thinks so, figuring the government decided putting us on a hard time limit to leave would be preferable to just outright hostile action. So regardless, the message seems clear. Don't overstay your welcome. And Howard is like, geez, this Earth's government is as rotten as the others. And Mishima says, yeah, we should leave right away before the more extreme folks decide to tag us as an invading force and take action. And then, in Leon's office, it's me, Watashida. So he's got in touch with G here, who's sending over data they compiled on a certain problematic Valkyrie and Vajra. Now you heard the super space modem noise there. Mission was surprised that G could transmit data over VidCom. Is it a sign he needs to hurry up? And he says, not at all. G says they've got a firm understanding on how to hide their signals from the Frontier. He's like, ooh, very fancy. So what should I do? Get the data to that man. So Mishima takes a look at what he's got, and very interesting. He wonders if it'll prod the man into acting, and G is sure it will. That is, if the guy's like him. So touring Shibuya is Mayurin. She's like, wow, Luca and everyone, you've got a singer as a classmate? It's like, yeah, the one we saw at the Zentradi Mall, Ranka Lee. Wow, and then Shin's like, wow, I haven't forgotten her, she's got green hair and everything. And Ifei's like, wow, I figured that you would have thought it was boring, because you're garbage. He's like, hey, I can like normal stuff, thank you very much. And then Nanase says, why don't you join the official Ranka Lee fan club? And by the way, Nanase is the president, and with Michelle and everybody else being numbers 2 through 4. Luna calls dibs on position number 5, but that's already filled by Nagisa. This one here. And Mayrin is like, oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah, ooh. And they became big. It's like, when have you been friends? It's like, well, because they were eating at Nyan Nyan. And as after been helping protect the frontier, so the Minerva crew have stopped by the restaurant every now and then. Nyan 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 Nyan, ni hao nyan. And Nanase is like, ooh, how, ooh, ha, ooh. How do ordinary schoolboys like Michelle and Luca seem to be acquainted with those fellas? And then Luca's like, ah. And so Michelle comes up with an excuse, and he's like, oh, well, mine's a military family, and Luca's in with LAI, so we've been selected by the government to play host to the Minerva crew. And Luca's like, ah, yeah, nice save, good job. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Nice follow. But Nanase and Nagisa are relieved, having been worried that 2 of them were soldiers or something, like the Voltes team. And then, no, never. And then Megumi apologises for keeping that a secret. Nagisa knows that there are rules, and everyone was blown away when they found out their schoolmates were the pilots of Voltes 5. But Luna knows how strict the army can be, so don't do this, don't do that, or else. Seems like pretty scary business. And Nanase is like, oh, is the new UN spacey like that? It's like, probably, but don't worry about it. What about the fan club? And it turns out that Luna will be stuck as number 13. While she was talking with the others, Shin and the Voltes team and Mayrin signed up. It's like, why the hell didn't you sign me up, Shin? He's always so insensitive, even back at the academy. And he's like, oh, gee, sorry, I'm trash. But anyway, where the hell's Alto? And Nagisa figured that he'd be a cheer on Ranker, but Luca's like, he went into an alleyway to answer a phone call? Well, why the hell would he do that? And Michelle is like, yeah, secret girlfriend. He plays like, hey, get your mind out of the gutter, you joker. He could possibly have his girlfriend. But they should get going or they won't find a good spot, and Alto's sure to catch up as soon as the call's over. And then our crew get there. Where's the gig? Where's the crowd? There's just someone in a costume. Oh, it's Ranka going, hey, here's me, here's my debut single, come pick it up. And she's handing out CDs to random people, and it's not really what Mayrin had in mind for promotion, and it doesn't look like Ranka's getting a lot of bites either. Nagisa's confused as to why she's even handing out physical CDs when she could have just easily distributed it digitally. But Luna says, in a civilization travelling across the galaxy, nothing beats a hands-on approach in showbiz. Mayrin does wonder if Lacus had to do this sort of thing. Fucking Lakers sucks. When she was starting out, and she was like, no, definitely didn't. She's the daughter of Siegel Klein, and it's probably made that really easy. It's like, blame Destiny for her luck on the draw. But Shin does think she's talented, her recent works notwithstanding. He's been a fan of her ever since he was at Orb. But they can go over and start cheering Ranker on. And that's when Alto comes over and is like, no, don't. Like, hey, dude, what was that secret phone call? He's like, nope, not telling you, shut up. And that's for Ranka. He says that while she's working out in the street, that's still her stage, and she's giving it her all. Walking up there just wreck her focus. And he figures her having to work hard to get to the top will make for a valuable learning experience. So let's just watch her struggle and feel bad about herself. And Nana's happy to see him putting so much thought into it. And Alta's like, that's just common sense, right? I don't care about her or anything. No. And then if it's like, yes, brilliant, great. And then Ranker obviously heard him yelling, and everyone's like, oh shit, we gotta book it, so they all run. And Ranker's like, I guess hearing Alto's big loud voice was just my imagination. Oh well, back to work. Poor Ranker. Later on, in Alto's room, Ranker's telling her about it. She's really tired after standing around doing it all day. And she knows handing out CDs is old-fashioned, and Elmo did try and set up a promotional webpage. It just kept getting hacked, so she's got to do it all by hand. But still, Elmo has said that word of mouth is a very powerful thing in the singing business. I mean, it's where the songs come out, isn't it? So her having to interact directly with folks isn't bad. And he's like, And she's like, are you listening? Then she yells at him and says he sucks. But he's like, you should do what your man just says, whether it's handing out CDs or whatever. If her song's good, it'll work. And it's just a matter of time till the effort you're putting in is rewarded. And Serenka's like, hell yeah, thanks. But it's already getting late and she's got another gig tomorrow, so she's got to call it a night and signs off. And Alto's like, good luck, Joker. And then instantly, Cheryl calls in, and she's not too happy Alto making her wait for a call. It turns out she was the mystery caller from before, and she's been trying to figure out a theme for a movie. Her current idea is it'll be an emotionally charged documentary where she's an aspiring pilot seeking to protect the Macross Galaxy. And he's like, you're a pilot? That's not a documentary, that's comedy. And she's like, you fucking what, mate? And he's like, I mean, whatever, why are you even doing something like this? And, well, she doesn't want the fickle people to forget about the galaxy, an allegory for their own universe. And Alto's like, I see. There are a lot of folks struggling to deal with our new reality because we left all that shit behind. And it's Cheryl's job to give those people hope, and she'd like to cheer them up. And as for the movie slogan, she's thinking, the Galactic Fairy takes up arms for her homeland. How does that sound? And then Alto says, like, shut up. And he says, oh, by the way, we're filming something at your school, and you've been assigned as my errand boy while it's going down. He's like, why? He's like, interest for taking this long to return the earring. She let him. He's like, what? I'll give it back then. I'll give it right back right the hell now, dang it. He's like, nope, too late, fucked it. But hey, she'll allow him to hang on to the thing as compensation. And Alto is like, I can't believe this is bullshit. But fine, this time I'll do it. And she better not pull this interest stuff again, because he never agreed to any of it. And she likes how upstanding he is, and Alto says that's because he's not about to dump a memento of her mother into the trash, where anything else he would have done. She's like, well, sounds good. See you on set. At the RSA, definitely at the RSA. This is dimension jumping? No, just those guys, just the Macross fellas, just came here through a hole. Their fold went wrong. And back at Judah, Alice is giving everybody a checkup, and Tetsuya Koji's looking, hey, okay, his body's healthy and his immune system is working fine. Now, if he was just more serious about his work, we'd be seeing great results. And Tetsuya's like, wow, I like that you can think that I'm such a brave, like, I could be a brave. Because he's voiced by Hayama, he's Guy Shishio, and Mike, it's a voice actor joke. He's a damn hero. And as he leaves, he figures he'll try getting Shizuru to psych him up for training. And she calls in the next patient, and it's Tsubaki. He's like, didn't you just get checked here? She's like, yeah, but I'm not worried about my health. It's about you. Like, oh no, did I leave the simulator seat too hot again? It's like, yeah, but not as much. Still, it seems clear that she's having a hard time with Reiji's training menu. And much as her neural network's working to rearrange itself for combat, she just lags too badly to execute the required actions properly. But she needs to do that to speed up the combat side of her AI. But Tsubaki's, since Tsubaki's here, does she know where Kyo's at? He hasn't been looking out of sorts lately, and he hasn't gotten checked up. Yeah, so he's been looking a bit rough. It's like, it could just be a cold, but Tsubaki's like, I'll keep an eye out for him, don't worry. Do you get good dinguses? No, we got a rude boy. We got a rude boy Reiji. He's very upgraded. So Kyo's just hanging out by the pool, and he's asking Ixo-1 if there's any information on some ancient ship. And she doesn't have any, unfortunately, and the same goes for the mysterious fleet that showed up by the plants. And it's not a whole lot to go on, but Kyo got a little bit of info on the state of things from her, which she'll tell Shiba and Ishigami. And he thanks her for it, especially considering he was supposed to be telling her about Earth. But she doesn't mind, hoping to be even a little bit useful by herself until Nagasa's woken up. That's when Kenji runs in, and he's like, Kyo, where the hell? Whoa, what you doing with Ixo-1? What are you up to, huh? It's like, gathering intel on stuff going on in space. It's like, oh, well, aren't we delusional? Well, anyway, whatever, Alice wants you to come get checked up. He's like, anyway, that's it, mission's delivered, I'm gonna go grab something to eat. And then Ixo's like, wow, he's very energetic. And Kyo says, yes, it's one of his few good points. Need the android lady's girlfriend eventually? Yeah, like, she's currently in a coma. We already had her once. She was like, I don't want to fight. I'd rather have everybody die than fight. And then her friend was in danger. And it was all very, it wasn't a brilliant experience. But cut back to the Minerva, get an emergency call from the Plant Supreme Council. The colony of Junior 7 is on the move and headed towards Earth. It's supposed to stay in a stable orbit for over 100 years. And then Durandal calls in and is like, nah, it's happening. It's bad. How the hell did this happen? He says, so they're investigating, theorizing that a meteorite crash or whatever set it in motion. But we've got to stop it, whoever started it. Things are going to hit Earth soon, and Durandal figures he needs to tell Kigali the damage something of that size could cause. And Shin isn't happy to be getting a job this big after getting back from the frontier, but it's got to be done. It'd be impossible to change its trajectory, so Ray says our only job is to break it apart before it crashes. And Dorandale confirms, says he sent a team carrying meteor breakers towards the colony. We've got to get there, real too sweet. And Talia confirms here, and Dorandale apologises to Kigali for getting involved in yet another mess, but she says he doesn't need to. This is a serious matter for all of us, and if there's anything I can do to help, I will, she says. And Dorandale appreciates the offer, but says there isn't a need for her to get involved right now. They don't know if it comes to that, though. Atherin, meanwhile, speaks up. He's Atherin, he's not Alex, don't worry about it. But he says, could I borrow a mobile suit for this? And Talia is like, no way! You're a civilian. And Shin's like, yep. Who the hell does this guy think he is? Assistant to Kigali? No way. How would we lend a mobile suit to a guy that calls another leader of a nation like it ain't no thing? And then Alex Dino is like, yeah, I get him out of line, but I can't just sit by and watch it happen. And then Durandal says, hey, could you tell, Alex to lose the disguise so then Shin will know who he really is? He's like, oh, I don't know. He's like, I'll do it, it's fine. I can't expect the crew to trust me while I'm being mysterious. So he takes his shades off, and then he's like, I'm Atherin Zala, and everyone's like, oh fuck, you're the war hero. Shit. So Shin and Arthur are immediately blown away, and Luna's like, I already thought, I had an idea. And Talia says, yep, a bunch of folks on the ship had already realised who he was. And Shin wants to know why Zaf's ace is with the orb, and Ray's like, just shut up, Shin, don't worry about it. And with that all cleared up, Dorandale says, now you can take a mobile suit out. Talia is still concerned, because Atherin's not really Zaft anymore, but, you know, even one more unit could make a difference. Combat isn't expected to happen, and if the Darius or Mimenic beasts are behind it, then they're UN members, they can help. And the Frontier's already going to help, so having one of the civilians tag along won't ruffle any feathers. And Shin's like, fine, I guess. So, Ishigami's office, here's Reiji. He's satisfied with the progress we're making, everyone's getting better, except for one. And Ishigami's like, you mean the Shitaka? And he's like, yeah, the rush bird's shown itself to, also be a problem. It's not just him, it's his unit. There is too many unknowns regarding it to think that he should be fielding it. And Ishigami's like, yeah, that's fielding it is exactly how we're going to get the answers. And so you've got to make it work. And Rei's like, alright, fine. But could we change the pilots? Alice is hampering its performance, and I don't like the idea of waiting until her AI sorted out. And Ishigami's like, no way! The report sent to Reiji mentioned how she's registered as its starter key. Or is he figuring she's a liability because she's a robot? Because that'd be a no-no. And besides, Ishigami doesn't like the thought of plucking flowers off the battlefield because he's a fucking nerd. But they'll talk about that later because we mentions Lady Unza here on the phone, and she tells about Unius 7 dropping on the floor, and she's got in touch with the SDF to provide us a shuttle. So Lotus needs to get up there and destroy it all. Ishigami tells you either call everybody in. Un says that Zaft is trying to deal with the colony, so our job will be to help make it happen. Failure is not an option. Worst case scenario, mankind could go extinct. And this is Mission 6, the day the sky fell. And there's a secret on this stage. Mission 6. The answer is Scenario 6, protect and secure all 6 media breakers, and then we get a secret prize. And here's everyone's favourite dipshit, Dirka. Yeah, taking a closer look, this thing's big. Here's Isaac. Of course it is, our people live in these. Or Isak? And then, sure, what I meant was the bigwig sure gave us one hell of a job breaking it all down. We're supposed to handle the whole thing ourselves? No, it appears the Minerva's headed our way. And then, here's Hein. Hein is really good because any game with voice acting, he dies instantly every time because his voice actor is a very special boy. The Minerva, that ship's kind of light on crew size, I heard. However, only our 2 groups can respond in time. This is one of those elite few must prevail against impossible odds cases. In that case, maybe you could relax. We know you're older and responsible and all that, but come on, if you don't, maybe I'll start calling you Captain Isaksa. Fine. This better, Heine? Much. That's the ticket, Isak. Beep beep. Got a heat signal incoming. The Minerva's here. This is the Minerva speaking. We're here to assist in the destruction of Unius 7. This is Isaac Jewel, captain of the Jewel Squad. We appreciate the help. Isak, weren't you off at Orb? Stuff happened and I came aboard with Orb's rep, but regardless, we need to hurry with the operation. I know that. Yo, I don't get a hey how you doing too? Sorry, Dirka. At least I see you both haven't changed much. Right, back at ya. And here's Osmo. So, this is Unia 7, the abandoned agricultural colony. From what I've gathered, it's something of a memorial of a tragedy from the old Great War. Still gotta break it down. That's the famous Macross, right, Isak? Is it alright for them to be here? I'm probably just gonna default to Isaac just because... Come on. Is it alright for them to be here for this? Could I ask you for some explanation on this matter, Captain Gladys? I can tell you myself. And you are? Jeffrey Wilder, Captain of the Macross Quarter. If you want to know what's on our mind, we couldn't stay passive as your homeworld stood on the brink of death. Secondly, the Minervas helped us several times. We couldn't live with ourselves if we didn't answer in kind. Very well. I appreciate your assistance. Now, let me explain how the operation will proceed. So, this Joker, this Joker, this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing. There you go. I'm relaying you the coordinates where our engineers installed the meteor breakers. We'll have to make the final calibration ourselves, so everyone split up and head to each specified area. Then the Minerva will stand by and prepare for anything going wrong. Well, if we just make some calibrations, then this will be over easy. Watch your butt still, Alto. There are plenty of debris floating around. You don't want to end up dead from one of those. Aye, sir. He was hoping it would be easy. That's what we're borrowing this good luck charm for. So we just need to get our units into the areas. And we got some friends and some jokers, and Isaac's in the shitty Zaku. And he's trash, and Dirka's in the Gunner Zaku, and Heine Weistenfluss. He's hanging out perfect for sitting in the back of a thing. There's Atherin, who's just in another thing. At least he's got his seed already, right? Yeah, he's already got his seed ability, so that's good. We don't have to wait for him to remember that. He's good at hanging out in the back. And now we've got to get to the thing, and if we protect all 6 of them, then we get a prize later on. So let's get accelerating. Can't believe they put 2 strong boys together. They put the 2 people that are good in the back together and the 2 guys who were good in the front together. Why have they done this? Here's Ray and his fucking Blade Zaku Phantom because he's shit and I hate him. I mean, I should be putting these guys in the fucking boat actually. I'm just being bad. Oh, I can't even fucking go anywhere, never mind then. Fuck it. Doesn't matter. I wasn't going to use those 2 jokers anyway. Could not give a hoot about them. But I shouldn't be putting them in the quarter, at least. Like, these guys who didn't move as far as the quarter did, I should have put them in the quarter at least. But who's left? The boat that can't do anything, sure. So... trouble. Oh no! So, bunch of guys. Some, so these guys aren't carrying any IFF signals. The Marine detects no other ZAF ships around, which means they might have been inside the Unia 7. It's like, were they ones who got it moving? Ooh. And then he's like yells, "Stop, who the hell are ya?" Dropping his whole level headed to call Gaiact. And the enemy leader, Sato here, just yells that he won't allow us to destroy Unia 7. And they start shooting. You're kidding. And then Heine spots them making a beeline for the meteor breakers. And we're not going to be able to carry out the mission without those. So Isaac says, "Hey, Talia and Jeff, we need to protect them, whatever it takes." So if 3 meteor breakers are destroyed, or any unit holding a meteor breaker is shot down, we lose. So this is piss. Just to go like here, actually. Voltaire's why you like this. Got him. So we fight a Taurus, and Isak and Durka see they're making moves that no human could ever make. And Heine figures that they're running the mobile doll system, creation of Blue Cosmos in the previous war, and that sucks. And Arthur remembers the system was supposed to have been got rid of after the Unius Treaty. But Heine's like, I mean, like, if they're willing to drop a colony on Earth, they're probably willing to do a war crime, because that is already one. Does DD count as a Super Robots game? Yeah, but it's not out yet, so its last appearance would have been, like, J, I guess. Or K if it was in that. And, yeah, and then Kenichi summarizes, we're dealing with drones? It's like, yep, but a whole lot more flexible than Dicker's commanding officer, he says. And then Luca's like, oh yeah, they're like the ghosts, meaning their movements should follow similar patterns. And they look like old models, so they just shouldn't do well. And then Lucas says, that might change, because like, as we start learning how they learn how we fight, that might be a problem. We should get rid of them quick. And Ray thinks the puppets would never give us pause. And Isak agrees. Can't flinch over these things because our mission hasn't changed at all. It was L and Cross Omega, but that's, yeah, I mean, yeah, well, this one then was L. I thought you meant, like, before this game. But yeah, the last one was this one, is in Cross Omega, but everything is Cross Omega. Yeah, once you put guys on top of the breaker, they're stuck there forever. So don't, like, put, like, fucking clan on it. Dun, dun, dun. Incredible. Was that Heine? It was indeed Heine. Don't do better than that, buddy. Nice job. What's with the red eyes? When Seed activates their special super cool move, they're just better. They're in a heightened focus state, and then they're just incredible. They're just better than regular people. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you drop Uni 7 on Earth. That's our mother planet too. And Deca would say, when it rains it pours, huh? Is that the Goat People? No, the Goat People stuff is a different show that has a similar thing. I might have to just completely restart this because I may have already fucked up. It's a rude boy. Yeah, the Line Bearer factors have the goat eye. The seed guys just get red eyes and they look stupid. Sure, attack the big boy. I don't mind. Sure, attack the shitty boy. Ooh, yikes. There's Heine talking shit about just fucking anything because he's a... You're up, Zaku Phantom. Show us all how different you are from Jins and Guys, Jins, and the other bad acronym. They got red eye and established gene screen for giving you whatever eye colour the parents want. No, like their eyes go that colour when they use the thing. It's nothing to do with what natural colour they are. You just get the weird eye. Hey, it's the crew. So, we arrive, and it's just like, are we really going to be able to break this up? And Juice is like, no way about it. The thing dropping on Earth would really mess it up. And then Hyomer and Daya look on ahead and like, why are the Zaft units fighting each other? And then Lady Yoon's commanding the operation from the shuttle that got us all over. And Reiji says the actual Zaft guys are probably just fighting terrorists. And he says we should get in touch with the Minerva to get things sorted out, and Lady Yoon's already on it. And then she and Talia know each other, and the captain's grateful for our support, and Lady Yoon apologises for the UN's late response, but Zaft was blindsided by it too, right? So Talia gives a quick rundown of the terrorists, which she figures are coordinated extremists, judging by their units, and they try and destroy the meteor breakers, and they tell all that shit to Reiji. Need to wreck them, keep it safe, nice work. So that's this meteor breaker for this guy. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Ba da ba da ba. Ba da ba da ba. And also talk about eye color like means literally nothing to me because I'm colorblind. So he's on the meteor breaker, time to get on all the others. I don't really want either of those guys. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just put the quarter on it. So he's the most fiery, passionate member of the road crew right now. Probably Kenji. Another meteor breaker. Yes, go leader. We got it. We're on the friggin' thing. That's the stroop. Osman doesn't have hitting away, does he? Didn't think he did. So when he runs on, he doesn't run on horny power, he's just extremely horny. There is no orgone energy here. Should I ungroup? I don't think you can ungroup, you can just send the guy home. Oop. Another meteor breaker. Got him. So now we just have two left. Goods and J run on, but yeah, they run on orgone energy. Okay, they can't quite make it to the meteor breaker just yet. But I can surround this meteor breaker so no one can get on it. I suppose these guys can chill out on it. I've got enough units so that I can completely surround it so nobody is locked to it. But that's not ideal. Yeah, like Michel's good here. It's just too. Oh yeah, here's Michel here. Yeah, like Michel, I should put on it because he's actually like good. He even has hidden away. Yeah, I've still got all 6 spots. Doing alright. Tano Circus. Yeah, I won the 6 spot prize. Give it to someone worthless like Atherin? I mean, I could give it to Atherin. That's true, he is worthless. There we go. It's safe now. It's not ultra invincible safe just yet. These boys need eyes. Can I give it to someone useful? I mean, doesn't matter. If I give it to someone useful, then they're not being useful, they're just standing on the thing. Hey, just form a cage around the wall. Look at the punch. Yeah, it's Kai King. This fucking... It's got mercy. What a piece of shit. Soldier. Get him, Puria. Nice. I might put shit on it, to be honest. No, he's involved in a thing. He's involved in a thing, I don't want to fuck about with that. Heine can die though, that's fine. I'd rather he didn't though. Dynamic kill for Varden's best trick is his number top move. This one. Ooh, that's a rude move. Oh, there's still these jokers in here, alright. Here comes Sato. Collide. And his voiced by... Who's he voiced by? Like, he's voiced by a singer who's too expensive to ever have in any of the things. Nice whiff, Joker. Jeffrey Strong. Julius 7 is going down. It was a space colony, but it got all jacked up, and now some jokers are trying to drop it on the friggin' floor. Did his Bright's voice in the Zeta movies? I don't think they had him. I don't think they recast him. I think they just used all the voice clips from regular Zeta. You gotta stop people who are like, people on Earth are jerks. Which, to be fair, they are jerks. Ah, yes, time for the super electromagnetic strings. So, he flies at you, pulls off his belt, and gives you the whappo. Or if they'll give him unique lines in T then? Well, he's had unique lines in all the other ones because they give him the unicorn voice actor. So I imagine he's just gonna have the same guy. Do 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 do. Bam 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 bam. Volta's fight today. Dun 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 dun. Give him the old Victorio. Wanna get jacked up? Like, now that the guy they got for Unicorn is now his official voice actor, I don't know why they wouldn't use it. In huge lots, you have to have the whole Raven sword you invented. Yes, yes. In the OG games, Master Issue invented a really big sword that they then had to put rockets on so it could be used, and then it just so happened that someone else had made a robot big enough to hold it. It was just completely coincidental, parallel developments. How can those things even scratch the corner? Because it's a video game with balance. And they're from another dimension, so maybe it's not as strong as this dimension. Maybe physics is different in this one. Problem solved. Not even really an issue, is it? Yeah, what if the sword was big? I mean, exactly. Some people say, Why have a sword that shoots out a big beam, a shockwave? They just have insufficient fighting spirit. Time to get fucking jeeked. And seeing as that physics a different thing is like straight from Dunbine, right? They come into the real world and all of their moves are fucking nuclear missile level powerful because physics is different in this one. Yeah, also Astray, the only good thing he had. I need a sword. How big do you want it? 100 meters long. Your robot can't use that. Well, give me a power suit for my robot to do it. Is that alright? Give him the big hug. Who's next? Nice level up. Love extra support defend. You can just hug in all these planes, all these little nerds, to their destruction. And now this guy, so this is our first map attack. That's because you're upper Earth strong. If it had nothing to do with it, it doesn't fucking matter what the reason was. Just that that was a thing. They went somewhere else and their things worked differently, was the point. Yeah, specific numbers and science for Palo is very important. I agree with Sunmite on this. That it fucking isn't at all. Anyone who cares about things having their power represented properly is extremely dull. Here comes Yagyu. Oh no! Yeah, real powers is real was and turn A showed up, game was over, yeah. So some jokers showed up. Some bad boys. Mimetic beasts? Those giant monsters from when we faced Cobalt. You serious? There are mimetic beasts in space? They nested inside Cosmo Base not too long ago, likely stuck aboard a shuttle carrying foodstuffs or something multiplied. These things are really nasty, like a bunch of cockroaches from hell. Only these roaches are drawn over by the scent of blood. Zafti sent us data on the mimetic beasts. Our weapon should be effective against them, so we'd approach as we would a Vajra. Ugh, just one thing after another. We had our hands full as it was. Getting out of hand. Arthur, we need to cover our allies. Bring us into firing position. We'll unravel the enemy's formation with the Tannhäuser, rather. Firing all clear. Tannhäuser engaged. Target the dead center of the medic beast swarm. I'm not going to keep doing it like that though, because it'll annoy me. How do they fly to space? They didn't fly to space. He just told you they didn't fly to space. Captain, we've a medic beast moving towards the Minerva. Fast. What's going on? Why did they start gunning for us? Your energy. They're being drawn to the energy spike from your cannon. The monsters are hungry. Evasive maneuvers. I can't. Our energy output's dropping after that last attack. Damn it, they're going to sink the Minerva. Party's over, mimetic beasts. You won't be running amok with me around. It's Tetsuya. He's at it again. He's gonna give him the finger, but not the middle finger. He's gonna give him the big point. Boing. Thunder break. That attack was the Great Mazinger. Tetsuya. Jun's here too. Come to back you up, Kabuto. It's the Great Mazinger. I heard the stories, but dang, this guy packs a wallop. Nice, another awesome member for the team. Come and try your luck, mimetic beasts. You and your 7-1-4, not under the watch of the great hero, Great Mazinger. Thanks for your help too. Now let's push forward and wrap this up. If you get pointed at so hard, he gives you the real fucking point. So, he's just really fucking good, actually. He's really good, and Jun is better than Sakura in every way, except she doesn't have as good spells. But she can, like, fight. There we go. Grab the Meteor Breaker. All the Meteor Breakers are under our control. Excellent jobs, troops. Now to clear out the remaining hostiles. There we go. Let's get this guy. Like, I want him to do his big move, but he also doesn't have the juice to do his big move yet. But I suppose I could leave him over here just to fight these jokers. Would Mazinger be stronger if it had the emotions bracelet? Absolutely. Look at him in his fucking suit, what a nerd! Who pilots a robot in a regular suit? Some sort of wild salaryman? Let's get our mimetic beast fighting boys over there. No! Stay as plane. Blue Stick thinks this is Line Barrel Idiot? Yeah! After piling, he's got a job interview. I mean, good luck to him. Yosh! Bingo! That dude's fucking dead. Uah! Here's everyone's favourite. Here's everyone's favourite Lelouch, Luca. Can't do the map attack yet. Could do the map attack. Don't have the juice in it for it. It's a very thirsty boy. Wee 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 wee. Favorite Lelouch like Tastiest Turd? No way. No way, no way, no way. Because there's so many good Lelouches to choose from. And it's weird that Lelouch is the worst one. Top Lelouches. Luca, the guy from Gravion, in both of his forms. I love it when he's a weird little idiot man. Love that weird little dude. And he is a weird little dude. Sandman is not a weird little dude. He's majestic like a tiger. Yeah, he's Toga. Who's either a weird little dude outside the robot who's like, boo! He's really ditzy. And a real bungus. And then when he's in the robot, he's like, yes, I am a hot-blooded super robot pilot. I'm cool now. But otherwise, he's just going about being wild. Tigers can be weird little tigers. They're not weird little dudes. They're weird, but very few of them are weird and little at the same time. Let's get our favourite space bud. Oh, he's got a fucking wall too. The man doing the Neptune suplex from Kaneko Man. Yeah, that's Jeek. He's the pro wrestling weird little guy, and he loves the powers of magnets. Boss, use up all your juice to repair the man. Thank you. I can't remember if this one becomes the centaur. Using the power of magnets. Do either of these jokers have hit in a way? They don't, do they? Because they're both fucking garbage. Both just absolute fucking... I hate them. I don't hate them. Hey, this robot does the Kaneko Buster. There definitely is. There definitely is. There's the little pro wrestling robot. It's the little pro wrestling cyborg. He's a weird. He's a weird little dude. He does the people's elbow. Power-Up can't wrestle. We've already seen the damage he takes when someone drops on his head. Oh yeah, time for the... He is basically already a Kaneko Man design. He would be a Trash Man. Fucking the Curry Man and Ramen Man. They're very good Kaneko boys. Can he get there if he's on the ground? Good. I know. Help this man. You're fucking done, whatever you say. We got the Darius, Medic Beast, and a bunch of other insane guys walking around. I know everyone has a point to make. What the hell would dropping this thing on Earth accomplish? But it must be done for the rest of the souls that lie within. Our defeated, tormented countrymen will not grieve in silence any longer. Is that alright, dude? Do you have to fucking kill everybody? And Kaneko Man's amazing. I love Kaneko Man. King Meatman from the planet Meat. Oh, no, they. Yeah, damn these whelps. You're from the plants, aren't you? Why are you trying to do something like this? How can you forget the grief of all the lives lost by the atrocity committed here? How can you embrace this world of lies and laugh alongside those who pulled the trigger? Zaft has been led astray by the Peacecraft girl and the followers of the coward Klein. The only right path for us coordinators is one shown to us by Patrick Zala. Why did you not see that? Then Kins, Deckham, our fellow Cans, rather. Deckham, our fellow revolutionaries may have been defeated, but our ideals will still burn the naturals. They want to kill all naturals? Hell you on about, guy? What Cans and Deckham wanted was... Easy, Decker, just let him rant. The fall of Unit 7 can no longer be stopped. You'll watch as the naturals answer for their karma. I too will be watching. This is what my father's words brought about? When he fights the... when Atherin fights the guys like, this is what Petrozala wanted. He's like, what would you know about it? And then he doesn't go, I'm his son, moron. He's just like, and then he tugs his collar. That's fine, those guys can just stay there, fuck them. Time to get fucking ripped. Atomic punch. I'll admit you've got guts to not run from me, and now the great Mazinger will give you your prize. Exactly what your dad would. I mean, that is shit. Atomic punch. Bonk. Go. Oh no, he's giving him the kiss and drained his energy. Like you're my soldier. Blow up that guy, Maz in power. Don't blow up that guy. Blow up that guy. Seed. Bronze spell power. Bingeling. Nice job, Michelle. Mihail. Nice. Alright then. Get with the killer bee. Bum, 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 bum. Right in the juice box. Brestaban and Venus Missile. Oh, he's getting shuffling. Bonk, got him right in the belly button. Esteban. Get roasted. Love a little cowboy hat. Venus missile. Connor. She's just gonna defend because she's bad. He's gonna press the button. He's gonna be out of juice soon because these boys keep kissing him. Maz in power, give him the big finger. Punch, and he counted too. Beautiful. You fools. Alright, here's these jokers. So the Gundam Jackers show up, and they're transmitting the big battle to their boss, Neo. And he sees more than fucking Neo Roanoke. He sees more than just shaft fighting. He's like, that's going to be troublesome, considering Earth will be as good as dead if Unius 7 isn't destroyed in a hurry. And Sting's annoyed that they'd run into the Minerva so soon after escaping them. And worse, they'd find mimetic beasts here. And Stella's like, I don't like them, they're gross. And then Neo ponders all this from happening and wonders if it's the whim of a particularly capricious god. But regardless, he wants the kids to keep on watching from afar and record, but they're not allowed to engage. And Stinker affirms that, and he calls Stella and Owl to retreat to a safer distance, and he just goes, boring! This boy can do his big move. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't get the sleigh. Here's Reiji's big move in the Vardant. Give me that dynamic kill. Rest of Fire's not made out of photon energy. That's what the photon power beam is. The rest of Fire is just made out of really hot juice. Ah, damn. He became Chuny. There's a blonde boy living inside that. I mean, isn't there a blonde boy living inside all of us? Really, when we get down to it? Jodenji, yo. Yeah, it's really hot juice. Heat up the panels and then vent the heat on them. What I'm saying is that the Breastfire, when you look in really close and see all the little squares, they're video cards where they're just mining Bitcoin. Turns out that Professor Yume is a real idiot. Gotta do better than that for Gunbella. No, don't be bold. Be fight. Nice work. Combine. I'm not doing the big move. We'll just do a shitty move. Just do a regular garbage move upon a man. Power output looking good. Let's go. Fucking walk. Boss is just dying. Don't worry about it, it's fine. It's fine. Boss doesn't need health to be alive. Bam 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 bam. Actually, do you want some with literally anyone thinks that are people? Well, I got some Macross images to show you. Here's Macross where they've got to fight the big men, and so he dresses up in a big man coat in his robot to trick people. You gotta trick him. You gotta trick him. So he puts on the jacket. There's also the bit where he pretends to be in the toilet, which is also very good to me. So yeah, so we'll find the gif of the guy in the toilet, because the guy in the toilet's good actually. It's a giant man-sized toilet, so the robot sits in it and a guy opens the door and is like, oh geez, sorry, there's someone in there. Hang on a minute, it's a robot in there. It's Sean Fresh. Now I've got to find the fucking baby. Catch. There you go, Slimline. The lady who throws the baby is a giant, because they can become small. They get in the tube and become tiny. And she's had a baby, and she doesn't really understand babies. Doesn't really get it. Eve understands, baby. I mean, she doesn't. But that's how they stop the war. She goes up and is like, "Hey, other giant people, check this out. Look at this tiny thing. It grew inside me, and one day it may even be as large as me. Maybe even larger." And they're like, "No way. That's definitely a doll. That's fucking nonsense you're talking." And then it moves, and they're like, "Oh fuck, it's real. Babies are real. What the fuck?" And then and then two people kiss in front of a giant, and he makes a face, and he's like, "Oh shit, I understand now. I understand everything." Tannhäuser. I'm gotta find the picture. It's really good. The picture. Yeah, here you go. It's the Supreme Zentradi losing his fucking mind. He's seeing two people kiss and he can't believe it. He's just like, holy moly. It's good. Macross is good. Except for the bit with the bad dude in. With May's cousin, who fucking sucks. Yeah, I'm not moving. Those guys, fuck them. Hurricane! Their culture. I just vomited all over Mazinger and he got. That's horrible. Yeah, he said Giant Roboton wins just in general. Like, jeez. Yeah, see, it's not as if he's wrong. Giant robots are wonderful. He was just saying in general. Circle Blaster. Rest of Fire. Oh, here comes the shuffly boy. He's gonna get you. He's gonna get you. He's coming. Oh, he's gonna get you. Bonk. War games. Wow, wow. Rest of Fire. Here comes the flying man. Yo. Imagine can just double image. I love hanging him out with the plane. Did you get by that? Koji's not very good. Not very good at piloting a robot. Attack! Atomic punch. Atomic punch. Guess what? Atomic punch. Those plane boys are not from Macross, they're from Jeek. It's Yagyu, Monko, and I can't remember the other one's name. They're the angels, they're the three angels! They're super good! Monko's big and strong. She'll murder the shit out of you. They're extremely go-na-guy ladies though. Atomic punch! The guy has ideas? I mean, I don't know if I'd say he has ideas. When Jinx had Koji find Jackson, so that's the other guy with the Spacer, Grendizer. In Grendizer, he flies the TFO, the terrestrial flying object, because he made it. He knows what it is, it's not unknown, he invented it. Go-na guy, sometimes he's good, sometimes his characters do a body swap, and one of them, now that he's in a sexy woman's body with ice powers, freezes a poop and jacks off with it. But I mean, sometimes he's good. Sometimes he's bad. Look at this. Boss is invincible, the enemies can't even touch him. He's unstoppably strong. That's what happens! How is that not ideas? I mean, it's not ideas, is it? Hydro Blazer! No, Hydro Blazer. That's in his Enmaken manga. And then they did they did a new series of Enma like a couple of years ago. And just every episode was a different fetish, and it was just like, oh, I see. Accurate to the source material. Oh, boss is spinning. Bonk. Like one episode has everybody getting stung by bees so their boobs and butts inflate, another one has them, they just get really fat and roll across the earth. It's I don't really... It's got a guy in it. Yeah, go on, use your biggest gun on this man with 75 health. You call it like this? Yes, yeah, right. Sometimes he's just really horny and he can't help himself. Sometimes he invents a genre of fiction. Or rather, like, a thing. The big robot boy. And other times, jack off with frozen poop. Let's get that big healing. Oh, double lightning. This dude doesn't have the juice for that though, so they can't double lightning fucker. It's not double lightning, it's double burning fire. Grandizer's the one he does the lightning with. Breast of fire! Koji Fudo will never die. Tune in next week, Koji Fudo dies in lava. He's out of juice. He can't do nothing. Any combo attacks? Yeah, like the double burning fire, but Tetsuya doesn't have the energy for it because he's freaking been attacked by a mimetic beast. Just fire drains energy. No, it's not Mazinger that's the problem. Like, he's got energy. It's this guy who, every time he gets attacked by one of these guys, lost juice. Combattler and Voltez might have their combo attack already. Like, I'd be surprised if they didn't, to be honest, but... just like make him leave, to be honest. Oh no, the plane's gonna die. Piss. Plane didn't die, never mind. Shot. Bam, 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 bam. Whoosh. Here we go. Yeah, he just is like, oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Shuffling up. And then gets kicked in the mouth for his troubles. Korega, Godana no Chikarata. Chikarata. This is Godana's power. Heartbreaker. Now Mira. Oh, and she just fucking murders the guy. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. I'm singing the words of the song there. It goes bam, bam, bam. Playing friend's fine. Playing friend's fine. Bam, 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 bam. Playing friend is so fine, in fact. Never been finer to be a plain friend. Godana. Yeah, you got to spin kick him, you got to jump into the air and give him the spin kick. You rocket punch this guy, tired of his nonsense flying around. Oh, nice! I don't know what that skill is, but she's got it. That's why he's crawling so slow, he doesn't want to upset his stomach. Thanks, boss. If you hadn't crit that guy, you wouldn't have been able to get the bomb. That's right. No enemies left on radar. How are the meteor breakers? We've enough up and ready to go. Now we just need to set them up and activate at the right time. Hurry, drag your butt. yeah, drag your butt and won't break the colony in time. Troops, get to work. Aye, sir. Yeah, roger, yokai. Yeah, boss did it again. Boss is good. He's strong. And there's Unit 7. Alright. Great, we did it. Hell yeah, Earth's safe. No, it's not. What? The debris still too big. We need to break it down a lot more to offset how close it got. Then Earth's still going to be destroyed? Unit 7's downward angle and picking up speed. It'll enter the atmosphere soon. Time's running out. What we can do now is tear it apart with the combattler's weapons. That's right. Stand strong till the very last second. Let's do this, Mazin Gazette. Debris not past the threshold yet, so keep going. You too, Ishitaka. Right. Suppose we've no other options. Lotus will move to destroy Unit 7 directly. Just gonna go for broke now. Phrasing, you dum-dum. We want it to go broke. Fucking Shizuno is incredible. We should try and do whatever we can to salvage this, Captain Gladys. I agree, Captain Wilder. Arthur, ready the Tannhäuser. Ram, stand by. Roger. Macross cannon, energy charge. I'll be getting in the atmosphere soon. We gotta make it. Blow it straight to hell. Macross cannon, fire. Breast of fire. Thunder break. Jodenji spin. Voltes bazooka. Heartbreaker. Spin storm. And then Ichitaka, tear it down, come on! Doesn't even have a good yell for his special move. Time limit. Time's up, all troops pull back. Unit 7's entering the atmosphere. Hold on, it's still too big. Pull back immediately, that's an order. Ugh, fine. Damn it, is this all we can do? All units have pulled back from Unit 7. Huh? What is it? Ichitaka's still down there. What? Nanda? What? What the hell are you doing, Ichitaka? Get out of there right now. Saw some mobile suits left in there. They're the Minervas, I think. Doesn't look like they can make it out. There's a bit of time left, so I want to help anyone I still can. A bit? The debris crossing the threshold right now. Then aboard the Gerturu. Here's Neo. This should be enough footage. Not that we could have kept on monitoring for much longer, of course. And then some static noise. Damn, this is real. What's going to happen to the Earth now? Is everyone going to die? Hey, Neo. Zeph was trying to break Unit 7, weren't they? Shouldn't we have helped them? And that's the end. It's over. World's over. The world is over. It's over. We lost. We lost. World ended. They take turns while everyone shouted. They attacked or they shouted at the same time. Didn't say, no, you definitely take turns. That's why they didn't all do it at the same time, wasn't it? They would have been doing it at the same time, wouldn't they? If they were doing it at the same time, but they'd taken it in turns, hadn't they? So this is where there's a route split, and so the route split, which we're not going to say, is rescue the mobile suits, which is Line Barrels, Ixa, Jeeg, and the Gordana, or we leave, and that's Mazen Kaiser, Combattler, Daikumaru, and Macross Frontier. But we're gonna do both of them. But I think we want to like the one we want to keep is the Line Barrels one, because there is a secret that is those guys. Yeah, like, and it's the easier one to do. To get a secret character, you either need to, on this route split, blow up a dude, or on a later route split, don't let him get blowed up. But the later route split fucking sucks. So, you know. And I don't really care about saving Stella, to be honest. Like, I think she gets saved anyway. I think Stella gets saved anyway. She's just... You get her in a robot, but I can't remember. But I don't give a shit at all. And that's the next route split anyway. Where I don't think it's a real route split. I think you just everybody goes, but I don't know. That is, the wiki doesn't mention like who's in there. But I think we could just, yeah, no, like I think they do split. So they definitely do split up, and like, yeah. So this one we want to do the rescue. Like the rescue we'll keep. We'll do both of them, but the rescue is the one we will keep because, oh jeez, for the cool secret. Like Leave has got loads of cool people in, but Rescue has got Ixa in, and Ixa is rad.